Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be on this delicious, affordable meal. When money is tight, heck, you won't even know you're on a budget. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys one of my favorite meals growing up. And until this day, I still have this meal and I also make it for my kids when money is tight because we got bills and groceries is just getting more expensive, and we got to cut back on some things. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys, like I mentioned, one of my favorite meals growing up. All right, so we are gonna start off by heating up our pan and adding a little aceite, and we're gonna go ahead and put our conchitas. You can use any kind of pastas you guys want, like the conchas, but you can really use any kind of pasta you want, any kind. It's all to your preference, but I grew up mainly having my sopita con conchitas. And so you're just going to go ahead and add that into the oil, and you're just going to saute it just until you kind of frying it up. You let it turn a little brown. Alright, so I want to go ahead and show you guys what the bag looks like. It looks like this, and it is just the conchitas slash shells, and they have different variety for just 53 cents. Now on this side, on this pan, we are going to go ahead and add some oil, and we're going to go ahead and let that heat up. Alright, so here I am. I went ahead back to the stove so I can go ahead and mix up the fideo. I'm trying to multitask here. So yeah, make sure you see the way it looks. It looks nice and golden brown. It just looks really, really beautiful. And now I'm going to go ahead and add some of this tomato sauce. This is just going to help it give it some color, and it's also going to add some flavor. Now you could go with blending up some tomates, blending up some tomatoes, some onion, garlic, and do that. But so they can last longer in the cupboards, I like to use this tomato sauce from a can. And I am also going to go ahead and add this Knorr chicken bouillon. This is, once again, it is going to give it some flavor as well. You're just going to go ahead and saute it for a little while. Just make sure these conchas get a little, get that little layer of the tomato sauce and the chicken bouillon. And you got to taste it. So I was just tasting it to see how it goes. I added a little bit more. Just be very careful because this can be a little salty if you add too much. And now once that's already had fried up a little bit, because letting it fry up with the seasoning and the tomato sauce adds flavor, you want to go ahead and add some water. Now I don't measure anything. I usually just eyeball it and I just wing it. That's what I do, and always comes out good. And just a little FYI, you guys don't have to just make it like this, just plain with the conchas. You can also add some diced potatoes. You can add some ground beef and potatoes. Just, make it your own. I know some people might think, oh, well, the Mexican sopita, that's not authentic. That's not the way you make it. At the end of the day, you make it the way you want to make it. You flavor it the way you want to flavor it. You can add whatever you want to add. I make it like this for my kids because that's how they like it. I personally like to add some, potatoes, maybe a little ground beef, because it'll make the meal a little bit more filling. So yeah, those are other options and ideas of things that you guys can add into it. It's all the way, it's how you guys want it. Okay, so Alright, so now I'm just going to go ahead and just let it come to a boil, and I will just turn down the temperature, and I will cover it and just let it sit for 10 to 15 minutes and it will be done. All right, for my favorite part. So, or I should say my kids' favorite part as well. We're gonna go ahead and make some cheese taquitos to go on the side with our sopa de fideo. Now we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start off with some mozzarella cheese. So I'm gonna just slice it down and just cut them into strips. So it could be a lot easier just to put them on the tortilla, but make sure you warm up your tortillas first before you put it to fry, because if you don't warm them up or cook them and then when you try to fold them over, they're just gonna just break. That way they become a little bit more flexible once they're warm.
First week of the month, right up into orbit, checks the all abound. A landlord thinks a problem, a rent being overdue. What possible solution? I haven't got a clue. But at the end of the day, at the end of the it's all that matters, all I pray, just to feel good at the end of the day. I've loaned on my possessions, all that I can claim. I ain't got a single penny to my name. My neighbor says he's bothered by what I cannot see. Says that I can launder off what gold should be. But at the end of the day, the end of the day, it's all that matters, all I pray, just to feel good at the end of the day.
Alright, so I am finally done with the sopita. I already have it served with the cheese taquitos on the side. Now I'm just topping it off with some queso. I'm just using the mozzarella. I'm using what I have in hand. You can use whatever you have in hand, or you can also use queso fresco if you have that. So yeah, I mean, you gotta add that cheese on top. It just makes a huge difference. So if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And if you are new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on that bell so you could get notified of when I upload a new video. And if you tried this meal out, please let me know in the comments down below. And let me know if you guys liked it or if it was a hit in your family. See you guys on the next one. Bye.